Hello everyone, this is Milan from Hypermedia, and in today's video I want to talk about content that you can post as a small business and content types, let's say, and forms of content that you can post as a small business in order to keep up the posting schedule you are looking for, which is probably every day if you are listening to me, but that's not the important topic right now. So, content types. So basically I'm not talking about right now the types of content you are making. The source, I'm talking about the source where your content come from. So there are right now I can say 5 of these content types, content sources which you can get content from, and these all will be uh, contents that you are probably already getting or will be getting after this video, because it's phenomenal and useful and you can have a shit ton of backload content. So let's start with the first one, which is what you are making. Yeah, it's pretty obvious what you are making. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you that probably if you are a clothing line, you have a shoe brand, or you have clothing related things, or even like supplements, or a lot of business has lines that comes out. So you probably know that, let's say with the clothes come out every 2 or 3 months, and it's come out a whole line. Okay, you get it? So probably you have a similar type of product, or if you don't, then you can also do this. So creating content for yourself is pretty easy if you are having these lines, because for every lines I usually recommend to create a promotion video, which you can of course upload, and not just one video, because one video is fucking nothing. So you have to create at least three video copies of your promotion, because for first you have to test your advertisements, which is probably have to test it for advertisement, which is the best. Also, it's 3 pieces of content and video, which is the best piece of content you can post in all of social media. And yeah, basically that's it. And under 1 minute, usually. Uh, and 3 videos at least. That's going to be free content. Then you make a lot of photos probably of your products, especially if you have like hundreds of clothes that comes out. But if you don't have hundreds of clothes come out, just one product, then you probably make like with the smoky background, with the flashy background that mirrors up the product, or this kind of tricks and tips, and probably your photographer will know it too. So you make like 12 to 15 photos at least. So that's, if you go for the minimum, that's 15 pieces of content, which is going to be divided between the 3 months. Let's say the 3 months, that's going to give you 1 or 2 posts per week. So if 15, that's going to be giving you the 3 whole months, 1 post per week, as well as 2 free, yeah, actually 3 posts in surplus. So the first week you should post 2 content, 1 video, 1 picture. The second week 2 picture, and then going the third week again 2 picture, because in the beginning you have to hype it up a little bit. So you can post 2 per week from 7, and yeah, you just hype it up, and then one, and posting a video every month. This is the optimal, basically. So let's say you get to the 5th week, you post a video, and then picture, and let's say picture again, and before the last post you post again a video. Okay, so you get it. So change it up. Don't get too strict to your routine and too strict to your posting schedule. not your posting schedule, because that should be fixed, but your post types and what you post. Okay, so this was the first tip and first type of source. However, you can also make a lot of other content for yourself, behind the scenes, behind the office, day in the office, all that kind of stuff. You can make it. I just come out with this strategy you can do, and and almost forgot that if you are not making lines always, then you should just get more pictures, get more videos from that product. You probably come out at least a new version every year or two, and yeah, and by the way, after a year you can repost it, because yeah, probably your audience will recycle at that moment. And yeah, you can basically repost it, you can make more content of it, and you can, yeah, maybe rebrand it, or even if you are changing just a little bit, you can always get a new photo shoot, and you can get always a shit ton of more content of your product, of your service. And yeah, basically that's it. Okay, so the second type of content is content that is from your influencers, basically. So basically, this content type is when you are hiring a reasonable size of influencers, so let's say 5 influencers, 5 or 10 influencers, then they will probably promote your product and sell it, if it's correct and if it's good. And if they sell your product, they will probably make content for it. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. You can repost that content also, or you can get in the contract that they should um, give you at least 1 piece of content per week, or 2 pieces of content per week. 1 piece of content per 2 weeks, sorry. Because if you have 5, then yeah, you can change it up. So 1 week this guy, next week her, this girl, and yeah, basically this is a good way again to get a shit ton of content. And yeah, it's pretty easy. You just have to get into the contract. Okay, so the next one is giveaways and games and accomplishments. Accomplishments. Sorry guys for butchering this word. So this is a content that is more rare. So not going to be every week, probably. I hope so. But sometimes it will be good. So accomplishments. Let's start with that. Accomplishments is like thanking, being grateful for your audience size. So let's say you hit 200k and you say that thank you guys for this and thank you guys and blah blah blah. You know, so being grateful. This is, by the way, the pretty important post type which you should do. And yeah, it's just one post, and probably not going to get as many tractions, but it's going to deepen your connection with your audience as much as possible. Games and giveaways. Okay, so giveaway posts, it's good, and you should do giveaways with your influencers, not in your company's page, because if you're not doing it correctly, your giveaway not doing it correctly, then yeah, it can ruin your engagement, ruin your other page. So I highly recommend to do it with your influencers, by the way, first, and then maybe sometimes for yourself, maybe sometimes 2 times in a year, maybe, but do it with your influencers, and then they should not just follow it up, but you can repost it on your page, basically, that this influencers has a giveaway, this influencers of yours has a giveaway of your product, and they shouldn't follow you, because as I said, it will ruin your engagement rate. Or yeah, they can follow you, but the tag and follow, it's not gonna work. So don't get the tag and don't get okay, so yeah, you know, you know the deal. Giveaways can be good but can be dangerous. So yeah, that's it with giveaways. Okay, and the last type of content that I'm recommending to you to use as a daily, basically, is content that is fitting your niche and being trendy and riding the trend waves. Okay, so hear me out. So let's say you are a business consultant. So you are going to make content that is fitting you as the type. As I said in my previous video, previous sentences, basically in the not in the previous video, but in this video, that there are three main content types: educational, information, and motivation. So fitting content type is for business consultant is mostly educational. However, you can get it together with the entertainment part, but mostly educational. And yeah, this is basically the niche content that I'm talking about. So you have to create content that is fitting your niche. So let's say a general influencer, an actor, it's not going to make content that is highly educational, financial advices, basically, because it's not their niche. It's not going to be well tolerated, well gets, basically, and it's not going to be good. So this is it. And yeah, this is what you should do. Create content which is fit your niche. You have to look at your competitors, you have to look at other brands, you have to look at other personal brands, and you create the content that is fitting your niche. Basically, that's it. And yeah, yeah. So this is it, guys. I hope you like this video and help you with your small business journey. Actually, I'm on too. And yeah, we're gonna grow together, guys. And I see you in the next one. Goodbye, guys. Have a nice day.